Springtime look. Not too bad. Magically open for me. Just how things go around here.
Trying to find people.
Oh, okay. You wanna go to the ranch?
What? Is there anyone there? I was just over there. I didn't see anyone.
I don't know. I just woke up myself over here. Actually, hold on. You know, just look at this old thing here.
He got sent to the hospital.
Oh no. Yeah, looks like a couple of people are there, but I don't know if they're actually there, if you know what I mean. But there's a few people awake. Oh, what's your name, partner?
I'm Cedar.
Oh, Cedar. Cedar, it's been forever. It's Voss.
Always good to see you.
Always good to see you. I miss you, Cedar. You were the first person to ever show me kindness on this island, so I will never forget you for my entire life.
Well, I'm glad I could make that memory for you.
Get over here. Give me a high five. Give me a gosh darn high five. Yeah, give me that. Yeah, good one. You were amazing, Cedar. I will always cherish you.
Aw. Got me up over your blushing and shit.
Oh, stop it, stop it, stop it. Yeah, well, I don't know. I just woke up because I was at Tix, and then I was like real sleepy, and I didn't feel like going all the way back to the ranch, so I just fell asleep in the park. The hay was pretty nice.
Yeah, I actually accidentally led a Goliath into the temple and got some guy beat up.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I feel a little bit bad about it, but honestly, I had no idea that Goliath was behind me. He was running so fast for
Yeah.
so long, too.
Was it nighttime, you said?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
like
yeah.
just as the morning came.
They scare me all the time in Mountainville, but luckily it's like mainly daytime. And so I just like see them hopping over a fence, and I'm just like, oh, hello, sir. Okay, I'll leave you alone.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just peeked behind me in Sunset, and I'm like, oh, I must have, you know, tagged along, and I thought he'd give up, and by the time I made it to the temple, like, I walk in the doors, and he's just right there behind me.
Well, let me see. Let me message somebody real quick and see where they're at. Now it's a question of who actually answers first. We'll see who actually loves me the most. Oh, just got an answer. Hold on. Oh, don't put it away. Take it back up. Oh, of course. Okay. Well, Miss Sinclair's home.
Who's that?
Elisa? Yeah, you might not know her.
No, I don't think I've met her.
Another. Yeah, there's a couple of people there. Alright, well, I'm gonna head back that way. You can come with if you want.
Might as well.
So anything new with you?
Not really.
How's the home been? People been nice to you?
Yeah, I moved out of Warren and moved into Paragon, and those guys just sort of stopped showing up, so I moved into the Avenue.
I'm gonna cut through this way. Yeah, Warren had it was a little bit of a roller coaster, I guess is the best way to put it.
Yeah.
I had a lot of good times there, and then the sun would go down, and then I had some bad times there. I had some bad times there, but it's okay.
You know, I'm really sorry that happened. I honestly haven't really experienced the negatives of Warren, but I know a lot of people who have.
Yeah, well, it's nobody's fault, but
I witnessed it firsthand. Yeah.
We were there, and there was opportunity, and whenever there's opportunity, people will take it. And I mean, also when you just look so fresh and just so plump for the picking, you know, it just people love that. I seem to have a lot less issues running around like I do now. Oh, we can double time it if you want. I always forget, you know, I just get to talking. You know, I still get a little mixed up with where I'm at right now, because everything just looks different, you know?
Yeah, I feel that.
Like, yo, yeah, actually, we gotta go this way. Oh my goodness, okay. I really was actually
Well, it
turning
depends
around
on
there for a second.
whichever way you want to take.
Oh, I want to take the bridge. Whoa, grass is really overgrown here. I need a lawnmower for the road.
I don't know, it's got like a charm to it. I like it.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Live and let be.
Yeah, letting nature take back over.
Oh. Don't even get me started. Can't even fight Mother Nature. Just look at the island. It's a prime example of that. It's crazy.
That's for sure.
You know, somebody at Tix was telling me about rift orcas.
Oh my word. Yeah, I heard about that.
I was like, I heard of rift sharks, but I've never considered a killer, the rift killer whale. I mean, that's a new level. Them things are intelligent.
Yeah, I remember reading about them eating moose on occasion when the opportunity was right.
Listen, Cedar, we actually saw a rift shark. Like, it is no joke. There are people on the ranch that can testify to the matter. When we were out near Area 42, we had an outpost there. And what's that place before Area 42? I'm trying to can't look at the map right now. There's a neighbor here.
Something Haven.
Yeah, South Haven. Oh. Oh.
Oh,
Hey,
hello.
Malcolm.
Hello.
I was just telling her about my experience seeing the rift shark.
Yeah,
They're
I
not
believe
so
in the rift
bad.
shark. I haven't seen one though.
Yeah, they're actually not so bad. They make a lot of noise and then they just keep backing into the water until they disappear. It was kind of a weird experience.
Yes. You gotta watch. You have to watch out for the mine goblins, though. Those are the ones that
Okay,
will get you.
stop. I keep hearing about that, but I have never seen that.
Oh,
Sir, you're being
I've got a
rude
Charlie
yelling.
card with a mine goblin on it.
Stop yelling.
Back up. I don't want to get you like I did Orvan on accident.
Oh, that is hilarious, by the way. Yeah, these things are deadly. Love this thing.
Oh, yes. They have rather sharp. Be safe, spirits be with you. I might head on over to Eve.
No worries.
Stay safe.
You too. I love Mousen. He's a good guy too.
Yeah, I'd like to get to know him better, but all in due time.
You know, it makes a lot of sense why I haven't seen you. Because you moved out of Warren. Where is, what did you call it?
The Avenue?
No, is that where you moved into? The Avenue? Where did you move
Yeah, after Paragon Valley, I moved into the Avenue. Because
Okay.
the boys at Paragon Valley just sort of stopped showing up one day.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I definitely know the Avenue. Good people over there.
Oh yeah, and super kind and welcoming.
Yeah, they kind of, you know, they definitely seem right up your alley. Though I did see one time somebody almost get forced into a marriage. That was interesting. It was like,
Oh?
yeah, it was within my first like week of being on the island. I went to the Avenue, and then there was some. I believe his name was Bubbles.
I've met Bubbles before.
I was with Bubbles, and we went to the Avenue, and one of the members there was talking about how they were supposed to get married, and how dare he forget. And yeah, it was quite a sight to behold. I had to punch that member of the Avenue, and then me and Bubbles ran.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he did. He said he didn't want to get married to him, so I mean, he was a friend as far as I knew. I had to protect him. Can't be forced into a marriage, you know. It's a sacred thing. You want to make sure it's the right person.
Yeah, I don't know. I really believed in that marriage stuff.
To each their own. Little scale of fence. Like checking around over here. Hold on, let's go this way. Sir, be nice. Have you met Sophie? She lives in a house.
I don't think so.
She lives in a house at the to the left of us, or I guess on the other side of the town. She's an odd one. She brings us a lot of chickens to the ranch. She says the voices in her head tell her to bring chickens to the ranch. Which isn't.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I mean it's not the worst item. The only thing I am concerned about is if she starts upgrading to like bigger items. I just hope the habit doesn't continue for her into a development like, you know, kind of a serial killer type vibe. If you get my drift. That's my one concern with Miss Sophie. But otherwise, yeah, she's not too bad. The chickens she brings are always pristine and good. Oh, there seems to be a cigar or something over here. Hold on. Something's on fire. Hello?
Yeah, I mean, I like giving
Okay.
things away too, but not the voices telling me to do it.
Oh, don't mind if I do. Alright. Yeah, the voices in your head. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, sir, don't mind us. We're just in your lawn. Don't be too mad. Okay. Thank you. We're moving on. Oh, man. Oh, whoa. Get her, see her. Oh, there you go. Nice. She's got some rope on her if you want. Hold on, I'm just gonna communicate to the ranch boys. What the? Excuse me? Ow.
Who's the whistle man?
I didn't whistle.
Huh?
Who's the whistler?
Honestly, it
What
sounded
whistle?
like it came from over here. Like over here somewhere.
Yeah, yeah, right here. Like right here. Like right here. Right here.
Don't. What are you doing? What? I just woke up. Why are you doing this? Stop it. Leave me alone.
Cause you whistle.
I didn't have a
Whistling.
whistle.
Too damn loud.
I wish I had a whistle. That thing is awesome.
I think I heard her say she was gonna lay down before I got my fucking bell rung.
Hold on, I'll get you something.
Did you whistle? Do you have a whistle?
I think she
about to
might be
get me
taking
punched.
a brief nap. What does this do?
I put it out. And people want to
Oh,
donate.
hey.
Fishing rod
Just who I wanted to see. Hey, Voss.
Uh huh.
Uh-oh.
Hey, you getting ready to head out? Mm-hmm. Now I'll whoop Voss real quick before we go.
You what? Excuse me? Excuse me? Wait, I just got back to the ranch,
May I?
and this is how you. Good to see you, Duke. I hope you had a good day. Let's
Let
go
him
to
pick
the
his
ring.
own switch.
I did have a good day.
What did I do wrong?
Yeah, go ahead.
I should be.
Okay.
Whatever.
Just wait for me. I'm coming.
You listen
Okay.
here.
Come here, Voss.
I should be in the goodest of graces with you, sir. I have you. Okay, all right. You just remember you asked for this.
Uh-huh.
Don't be mad if I have an upgraded sword or something now. Hold on.
As long as it ain't sharp, I don't give a shit.
What are you talking about? It's just a. I've seen you sharpen the other ones. What's
I need to find another one.
will this
Here we go.
will this disqualify me?
Yes.
Fine.
Alright, hurry
no,
up, boss,
I
come
got
on.
it. I got it. Okay.
I have to redeem myself somehow. I lost 2 times in a row.
Oh, so you pick me up? Okay, it's on then.
Eliza, I think that's just yours now.
I don't want it.
If you don't want it, you can put it in that white locker. That's where the other ones are.
I'll let him fight really quick, and then I'll ask him
Okay.
to explain to you.
Alright, ready? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Can I not hit anything? I suck at this so fucking much. Sit fucking still and let me beat the shit out of you. God fucking shit.
It's usually
Don't do
boxing.
the
or something.
helicopter.
Yeah, I may have started this recent fascination. My fault.
Ugh.
Alright, what did guy say now? You fought honorably, noble knight, or what the fuck ever.
It was a tie, wasn't it?
That's
Definitely
close.
not.
That's an interesting fact.
You should have let me use my other sword.
Thank you, boss. Okay, I'm ready now. I had to redeem myself.
Dang it. Why is this always happening to me? Why do they do this to me? What?
Hey, don't get run over. Boss, you might want to move.
I got my sword. Ooh. Hey, you really want you?
Silly, you can ride up front if you want. Of course. Now we're gonna pack in
Do
here
it.
like sardines.
Do it. You won't. Do it.
You're right. I won't.
Good man.
I
Alright,
would've
who's
stabbed
coming
him.
with? Ryan, are you coming?
Yeah.
It crossed my mind.
Or you two out right in the back? Yeah, I get the door
Oh,
for you.
hey,
Oh, no one rides in the middle?
hey, Cedar doesn't know my joke.
Alrighty.
So Cedar, what do you call the seat next to the driver?
I don't know
Adios,
what.
we'll be back.
You don't know? You don't have a guess? Shotgun.
Nope.
You ever heard it called shotgun?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. What's the seat behind shotgun called?
I don't know.
Kurt Cobain.
Oh no. That's horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Sure it is.
You gotta quit running with the sword before you impale someone.
Oh, true. Hey, you want it, by the way?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, we put it away. You're right. Probably for the best. Let me just get my
You
hatchet
run
out
around
instead.
like so you just shish kebabbing someone.
That was pretty delicate, you know. Miss Sinclair, this is Cedar. I don't know if y'all have met. I don't want to have my manners.
Oh. Briefly.
Yeah. Yeah, I just woke up outside of Texas, essentially. Well, actually, kind of was more outside of Warren.
I forgot you went to sleep at Tick.
Yeah, I just got all sleepy. Hey, do y'all know if this book means anything? The Alchemist Journal Entry 6? Is this like significant, or is it
keep
just a...
in case? Because there was a number someone was looking for a while back and they just couldn't find it.
Oh, okay.
So I
5
don't know
and
if it was
7. Those are the hard ones to come across.
5 and 7, heard. Okay. Okay.
But
Why
I would
is
just
there-
keep it in case someone needs it.
Why is there a fire over there? Hello? Sir? Somebody took off their pants? Lit a fire.
Well, Chuck didn't have pants on, so...
It's pretty fresh. They even put sticks in it. There's 2 pairs of pants in here. What is going on? Excuse me. Hello? Okay. I don't know what's going on in there, but... I'm gonna leave it alone. Ask Duke, like, what he would think if somebody just moved into that house right there. He'd be like, why would somebody want to do that? I don't know.
Makes me
You
want
want
to
to
fucking
move in there?
nerves.
I mean, people just do, like, you know, silly things. I don't know. They want to be next to us. They like us. I don't know. It wouldn't be...
Couldn't imagine that.
I wonder if they even could. Like, I wonder if our flag... No, our flag probably stops around down here somewhere. I don't know. I'm not too good with measurements and all that. That's not my forte. Let's see, what else do I have in my pockets? I realize I have a lot of random things. Oh. Cedar, when was the last time you sanitized?
No.
Cedar, it's good to be clean.
I request that you respect my preferences.
Okay. You know, I had a dog that would, like, always make me mad. He would always, like, I'd give him a bath, and then he would go right outside, and then just he'd roll around in the mud. And he'd always have this look in his face, like, yeah, you just did all that work.
What?
Oh, I was talking about a dog I used to have. I was asking Cedar if she needed to be sanitized, and she said no. When she was giving me that look like she was about
I've
to
been
smack me.
carrying around sanitizer specifically for Corgi. She gets the spritz every time she gets sick.
She needs help.
She needs something. Jesus fuck.
I don't know what was going on last time.
I swear to God, she doesn't stop getting sick or injured. She has gone through all of my medical supplies.
Is she drinking from one of those thermoses? Like the red ones or whatever?
Yeah, it's the red one.
Yeah, she needs, that's it. I'm telling you, that is it. Like, Duke, I had the same issue. And,
Yeah, these water bottles right here, they're the ones to drink from.
yeah, like the,
I drink
yeah.
from a horn.
Do you have a black one? It's pretty cool. I like that. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't break it.
I won't. I've got like 10 of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to just give her something different. She's staying over here, right?
She needs
Where'd she
an
go?
exorcism. Yeah.
What, is she just
went
here?
to bed. She went towards Milo. No, she hasn't been here for a bit.
Oh, okay, okay.
She went to socialize. Then went to bed.
Oh, okay, okay.
I told her she could go without me, because quite frankly, I'm tired of running around.
That is a phrase I never thought I'd hear you say.
It has been a rough week.
And I apparently cannot take this pill. Oh, okay.
Not a lot.
Oh, there go. Oh. Mm. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. My muscles or something weren't working for a second.
You
I
guys know
needed a
any of
day
the
to
people
not run around.
about Lakeside?
Lakeside.
I know Felix. I've met him. I've met a couple of the other guys there. They've been at Tix pretty much every time I've been at Tix. They're led by a woman named Lo, I think.
No, that's the Avenue.
Lakeside? Who?
You sure?
Wait, what is Lakeside?
Yeah,
No,
Lucas
not
is
Lo.
in charge of
What is her name?
Lakeside.
Oh, Felix. Yes,
What the hell's her name?
yeah, I met Felix before.
Is it Lola?
It might be Lola.
I remember meeting or seeing her up there, and Knox was there, and Lucas. Then there was 2 other guys who lived in the cabins out back.
Yeah, I know they're led by whoever the female is. I can't ever remember her name. But apparently they're just trying to become traitors. They're trying to stay neutral towards everything. That's
Yeah,
really
I
all
see
know.
him on the PDA a bit, asking about like doing questionnaires and talking to people and stuff.
They seem friendly enough.
I haven't. I went up there once, but Lucas seemed rather tired and not really in the mood to entertain guests. I say.
Where is it? I don't think I've
Yeah,
ever been
just
there.
literally
west of here.
Yeah, they're like our neighbors. They can
There's
hear
like
us
a
shooting
big
apparently.
lake. Yeah, we can hear you shoot. The Avenue.
Oh
You
wait.
guys can hear us too, though.
Oh, so wait, are they by that lake? Where the lady of
Yeah,
the water is?
the big lake.
Yeah, okay, yeah, we've been over there.
You know, that's where they're built on. I know Felix is relatively nice. He's helped Corgi a couple times.
Hmm. Yeah, he's come down here like
Or
in
no, she
person to
needs it.
sell stuff. So he wasn't too bad. He had a little odd. I don't know.
Yeah.
Everybody seems a little
Most
odd
people are
though,
odd.
but yeah. Now I will tell you who strikes me as odd, but like in the best way, is Guy.
That man is so interesting.
Yes. He's very odd, but
What a
like,
strange man.
in the best way. Oh my goodness. Have you met
I
Guy?
still think of our first meeting.
I believe I met him last night.
He looks like Tin Man.
Yeah, I've just been calling him Tin Man.
Yeah,
yeah.
the knight.
Yes. Yeah, he's a character and a half.
He's fantastic. I like how boisterous his voice is when he speaks.
I don't
He
know how
really
he gets
puts
so low.
behind it.
He's a good evening. How are you,
Like,
sir?
oh, okay, Jesus. What a strange man. I'm sad I only got to meet him once.
He comes by here pretty often.
Yeah, the problem is I'm hardly ever here.
Yeah, true. Hey, I found this one. I'm thinking about give it to Nomad. Do you think you like it?
Yes, give it to Nomad.
Yeah.
He threw up earlier.
Oh.
He threw up and just looked up sadly and went, I threw up.
He's our he's our resident werewolf, so we have a good time. We throw the beach ball around.
hilarious.
Had
And
a
it's
couple
fun.
of those.
Yeah.
I actually went on a little trip with him earlier, down to Walterboro. We were looking for apples for an apple pie.
Oh, that sounds pretty good
Sounds
right about
lovely.
now. How do you make an apple pie?
Yeah. Well, he says he has the dough all made up. He just needs the apples. So if you guys get apples, you can give them to him, and he can probably share his pie with you.
Interesting.
I'm gonna find this man so many apples.
How do you make dough? I don't know how to cook.
Flour and water.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, that sounds right.
Have you ever cooked before?
Oh, yeah, I mean, but not like that, you know. I
I
just
think
like.
Voss lives off of canned spaghetti.
Well, yeah,
wouldn't
I eat the
any of
spaghetti,
canned stuff.
but if you ever find the ravioli, make sure you grab it and keep it very safe.
And all that stuff's
It's hard to find.
old. I don't trust those things.
Yeah, but the ravioli is chef's best. It says it on the can.
Ravioli
just,
is bad here.
It's hard to find.
I've got a can of beans,
Yeah, but that's common
but-
here.
Fuck yeah.
That's
but I
common here.
don't plan to eat it.
That's
Really?
a weapon.
Yeah, I plan on just throwing it at people.
Oh yeah, you can.
Just beat the shit out of somebody with it.
Yeah, make a bean basher.
But then I have this can of rice pudding.
Ooh,
Oh.
I don't like rice pudding. It's got bad juju.
A lot of people at the ranch. A lot of people at the
It
ranch
doesn't-
right now does not like rice pudding.
No, it is bad stuff.
But like, yeah, I don't trust canned food at all. I'd rather go and fish, or not near the avenue, but fish other places and go
We-
and maybe
You got
hunt some
you got a
deer.
fishing pole? We got a creek in the backyard.
I don't have any need to fish at the moment.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we get some
Got
good
plenty of
fish out of
food.
that creek. I like that. I like that creek. Pretty good. I haven't fished anywhere else, though, to be honest. So, got nothing to compare to.
Yeah, the avenue is just like a lagoon area, and it's sort of enclosed, and I don't want to like overfish because I know other people fish there too. I want to make sure it's sustainable.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Just waiting on the windstorm to take us out.
I feel it coming. I'm fighting the windstorm. It's coming. You feel it? Alright, hold on. Need to reset real quick. Alright, we'll see if it, won't let us at least get to the login screen. let's see. People are joining. And they are. It's gonna take me away. Oh, you bastard. How you doing, boss?
Sorry, what?
How you doing, boss? Yeah, I don't know. Also, look at the fireplace across the street. Oh, hey, Cedar's back. What's going on with Cedar? I tried to get the windstorm, but they got the best of us. You saw me fighting
We
it?
done. Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying. Oh well. Oh, Daniel. Where you going?
Yes.
You gonna go talk to the neighbors?
Ooh, what neighbors? Those neighbors down there?
Yeah, this guy. Look, he's coming over. He loves Daniel. Daniel,
Hey, hey
can-
Frank, how you doing?
can you tell him to put a shirt on?
Yeah, hold on. Put a fucking shirt on.
Oh, Daniel, that's no way to treat Frank. I know he's a little strange.
He'll be alright. He'll get up in 3 or so hours.
Okay. Alright.
Anyways, I'm gonna run over to Mountainville to
You do your thing.
fiddle around.
Yep. Bring back the good stuff. Oh, he's got another Frank on him. that one is fast. Oh, goodness. Oh, that one was angry. I don't know if Miss Elise's gonna wake up.
Yeah, I can't blame her. Does sound good.
Oh, it's still working over here. Okay. Yeah, are you hungry? You need anything?
Oh no, I've got plenty.
Let's see, I'm kind of hungry. There we go.
I'm gonna head
Nope.
home, go to bed.
Yeah, no worries.
It was always a pleasure to see you.
You're awesome. Stay safe out there.
Go.
Go on, get out of here now. It's always good to see Cedar. I just need to drop some pants off real quick because I'm tired of just seeing them in my pockets. Don't need them there. I kind of want to drop the sword off as well. Also don't need it. Though it is kind of funny to have. You need to go up here. I'm not even using anything to choose that. Though I do need... Actually... you in here. Oh wait. I guess I could... No wait, that's not the ones I need. Okay. Grab some ammo. We'll be on our way. Well, you know what? I might not have opened this door yet since everything was changed. It's gonna take just a second. Let me go here. Yeah, okay. And then go here. Make sure I read the code out loud for everybody to see. Psych. Just kidding. I think it was this one. Nope. This one. Nope. This one. Nope. Oh, I could use... There it is. Here. I don't know which one they prefer me to take. Guess it doesn't matter too much. Do that. And then... yeah. Yeah. It's not on the ground. Alright, let's go see if we can catch up with Daniel. Oh, what? No, refill the whole thing. Thank you. Same for you. What is smoking over here? Oh. Interesting. Hold on. Oh, I didn't even need to hop over that, did I? Oh, we should mess with him. That scare you?
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm sorry. I couldn't. Listen, I looked for you for a minute, and then I just, was like, I know how to find them.
Yeah, I did. I was gonna find a way.
Where'd it go? Daniel, where'd he go? I can't even keep up with you. Oh. Did you find anything yet?
No wardrobe.
Oh, cool. Sir, why are you so angry? chicken better run. Miss Sophie's around. Oh. Goldfish sneakers. Those are interesting.
Goldfish on them. That's fucking Santa Claus.
What?
I don't believe in you either.
What? What the heck?
Oh, those are wonderful. Oh.
Oh, what is that?
Another raincoat. I believe Bo's boots.
What is the difference?
Oh.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I think he just likes the look of them.
Okay.
I think that's it. So just a wardrobe and a really fucking funny pair of sneakers. Who should I give them to?
I don't know.
I have to weigh my options of who I'm more likely to get shot by.
You think that's gonna anger somebody that bad?
It might.
I didn't know it's such a sensitive subject for people. Well, actually, for Duke, you don't want to break his heart. Oh, who's that? Let's hold him up. Get down, sir. Get down. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. Oh. It was a robbery. I was trying to rob you.
Womp womp. I gotta run a mouse him.
Yeah, okay.
He's gonna be going to bed and I have some more teeth to give him.
Oh, okay, okay.
Alright.
Check you later.
You guys want to tag along?
I'm-
Or are you doing your own
Yeah,
thing?
I'll run with you.
Okay, yeah, I mean, honestly, I was just bodyguarding Daniel over here. He was all scared, running around by himself.
Oh? Why? What happened?
I don't know.
I was shaking in my Converse.
In his goldfish sneakers.
His goldfish, those look
Oh, yeah.
fucking tight.
Hey,
No, you need to check the goldfish sneakers. You don't understand the power of them.
once we're done talking about them, I have a pair of gold.
Honestly, I feel like Gage could rock them. Now that he's here.
Probably.
I don't know. Either that or Bo. Bo might appreciate him. Or actually, I'm not too sure about
I
that.
think he might like it.
He didn't like the middle finger hat.
Oh, dude, I have that hat. I just don't wear it.
Or
If I could wear it backwards, it'd be game on.
you know what, Daniel? Maybe Nomad might like it just for the gaggle of it.
Yeah, maybe.
I got a canteen for him with a dog and glasses on it. You think he'll like it?
It's worth a shot.
I mean, he lets Valkyrie call him the dog, so
Yeah.
he's just weird like that.
I
He called
don't.
himself a dog, dude. Didn't he have a note on his whole area
Oh,
of
yeah,
the dog
it
house?
is. Yeah, it was called the dog house. I wonder if he put that note back on to the new place.
Part of me hopes he did.
Wouldn't that be fucking?
Are y'all having some bad headaches right now, or is it just me?
Every now and then, yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, like, I feel like I'm fine, but when I'm watching y'all run...
Yep.
I-
No, that's exactly where I'm at.
Okay. Just making sure. Yeah, this is the strangest island. Like everything around me is fine, but
Yeah.
we all feel like we have a case of the jumps.
Well, I had some teeth, but I must have left them back at the ranch.
I still have yet to get some of those darn teeth.
Not in 2 or 3 sets, I think.
Fair.
I'm just very fortunate in the sense that I never am awake for a lot of the storms, I guess. I don't know. Whenever I'm awake, they don't seem to come
Yeah,
around. Ma'am, get off the floor. It's dirty.
Shoot for the streets.
From the streets. She came straight from the streets. Oh, that one's a crawler. That one liked to crawl. Oh, wait, what did I do? What did I do? I didn't do nothing. Yeah, the neighbors, man, they're very
Morning. How's it
angry.
going?
Very angry.
Ah, yes, they've
Temperamental.
seemed. Come on in.
Thank you, Malcolm.
Like your spring get up, Nelson.
Oh, isn't
Oh,
it?
thank you.
No, take a closer look at it. Look at the pants and the shoes and everything all tied together up to the scarf. I mean, it is. Yeah, it is nice. And also, I like the
Would you
spring
be-
look around here.
Would you be willing to possibly part ways with one of the ghillie wraps on your rifle there?
Oh, of course. Which one? The brown or the green?
Possibly the brown one, just something a little more.
And Daniel, I got another one at home too. I can just give back to you.
Hello.
Oh, how's it going, Sasha?
Hey,
Expecting
Sasha.
everyone to be in here. Hello, how are you guys?
Oh, they were just bringing me work bones
Uh,
or work teeth,
good
but
in teeth.
thank you.
How do
How do I look? Do I look like I fit in?
Yeah,
do I
you're
look
looking,
like I fit in?
looking good. like some
You
cowboy hat.
fit in better than I do. We got the man in the yellow hat over here.
Honestly, he kind of.
Yeah, another hard day getting out of that
You
manual
have
labor
posed
down at the
now.
ranch, boys. Am I right?
He kind
Oh
of.
yeah.
He kind of looks like Ryan.
Wait, actually, give me a second. It's just my bag.
Hold on.
Thank you.
He kind of looks like
Yeah,
Ryan.
just found that black cowboy.
There we go.
Please take these at least in the meantime to help protect you.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you.
It's not a permanent thing, but it will still. There's a chance it will.
Thank you. Yeah, I lost the last set of
Nonetheless.
bones you gave me. It's okay though.
Ah. Thank you for bringing those by. But how are you, gentlemen, this evening?
I think we're doing pretty good. I just woke up. That's kind of why I had to catch you so late.
Ah, understood. I'm actually about to lay down soon. Doctor, you make a wonderful ranch member.
He looks like Ryan.
Yeah. This is the ranch hand fit right here.
Mm-hmm.
He could be a
I need
doppelganger.
an eye
Careful,
patch for
careful though.
that.
You might. I mean, I don't know. Careful though. I mean, you can't really put Daniel out of a job. Yeah. We'd have to have you head the research team on
What
our
does
end.
that mean? Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I mean, ask how you guys been on that recently. We've been tied up a little bit more so in the south. So, well, I guess Sasha did actually get up to the North Machine the other day, but we've been tied up a lot with activity in the south, so we hadn't had as much time to go out and check both around the lake. Although that seems to be kind of
It's quite odd, actually, because I saw as soon as I got up to the north, right? Shockstorm happened right away, and then in the distance I could see a little rift pop up, much like the ones that the works come through. That's why a couple of the Arachne came and got me, get me back. And then as soon as we got back, that's when we heard the teleport activate over in Stonington.
Hmm.
So it was quite the day.
It was during a shock storm, you said?
Right. During a shock storm. I don't know if I was being watched or not. It's quite strange. It's a little bit eerie.
I never asked you how
Sure.
the biomass was, if it had spread since the last time you were up there. I mean, I'm sure it has a little bit, but I guess just noticeably.
No, not noticeably. It's enriching the forest, but nothing new that I've seen.
Well, there has been some strangeness happening around the last few days. I've been noticing. I've been referring to them as like the drums of the hunt, or some, or rather, or some other. You know, the heartbeat sound that we hear during a war storm.
Yes.
I've been hearing that in north of the ranch without a storm being present. Just every once in a while, I'll just hear it for a handful of seconds, and then we're
Would it have been just before a shock storm or just after? Sorry.
no, it'd be I mean, it could be a clear sky, no clouds or anything. That's when I first noticed it, because I wasn't expecting any storm to be rolling in, and I think it was just after one, maybe like 5 or 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, sometimes we still feel the vibration of the rumbling of the storm afterwards, especially if you're just waking up.
Have you? How many times have you experienced this? Has this just been one time in that area, or has this been multiple times?
I want to say I think it's been twice now. The first time I was running back from South Haven, and a shock storm had happened, but it had been about 30 or so minutes after that. And another time, a couple of days ago, I was just sitting in my cabin. I walked out, and I heard it just really faintly, and it just disappeared. Stopped sounding off. Strange. And then we inducted a new member recently. His name's Butch. I don't know if you've. He was reporting that he was also hearing these sounds up by Barren Falls.
Don't mind me, I'm just looking over your
But
shoulder.
we've been dealing with some other things internally, and
Yeah,
dealing with some other
of course. I know it's been
other things, and
it's been a rough week for you
Right.
guys.
Barren Falls, not that long ago, last time we were checking out the noise. I didn't see anything over there.
Man, the only problem is that whole range north of Waldo, you know, even outside of K-Muck, that whole place is just pretty vast. There's a lot of nooks and crannies up there.
There's so much
Yeah,
that
it's-
you
I know this.
just aren't able to be aware of.
Yeah, but I know there's got to be something about that area, about that range, and I'm talking on a broader scale, because there are specific sites there that have been important to various people or groups, especially recently, the last 3 to 4 months. A lot of things have been utilized up there by groups, whether it's for their connections to their deities or sites of rituals or things like that. So
I see these plants grow up there as well. Plants that grow up by the Secret Oak.
so that
Yeah, I
whole
feel like
area
there's
is somewhat
something.
intriguing.
wonder if we could.
Daniel, one thing try and do, because I remember you were talking about it at one point, making another excursion down to that southern temple, because we didn't really get the luck of any kind of storm out there.
Yeah, we didn't have that luck, and I think we were gonna go down there with a diving tank, I think, and lower the underwater
Check out
section.
the lower end of that.
Have that.
Yeah,
and I think
there's
we were gonna
something.
do a
There
new
is.
sweep.
Yeah, I was gonna say there is some energy in that temple. I mean, because anytime you're there with a storm, that muon detector starts going off pretty hot. But we've, well, Sasha's been down there recently. Once we figured out that the muons make a slightly different detection noise whenever you're within a certain radius, and I think you said you were pretty centrally located and didn't hear that specific noise there, Sash.
I didn't. Yeah, I've been in the temple quite a bit, and then yeah, I went again recently when the muon detector started behaving differently, and I didn't pick up any different sounds. And it seems to be within 500 meters of the power source, and where I was kind of evenly spread 500 meters from, I mean, the main points of the temple that we can access, right? So I didn't hear it behave any differently. I mean, it's always worth checking again, though, right? Because it's such a place, and it's
There's definitely something that is causing the muon detectors to go. It's a hot spot for that. It's just whether or not that's something that's intrinsically there, whether that's something that has to do with Maeve at all. TBD, I guess. We haven't uncovered anything in our trips there, but we haven't been.
It is.
There was a period there where we were going pretty frequently, but not so much recently.
It is odd. Oops. It is odd. Sorry, I got excited. It is odd that we have the teleportation sounds by the lake where the lakeside merchants are, and then we have the muon detector going off in the south, and yet we can't physically locate anything.
Almost makes you wonder how many like underground routes there are.
Right.
Either underground or just something that our eyes are incapable of seeing.
It's also
That's what
true.
we thought too.
Could be energy thing. It could
That's interesting to think
something
about.
in the arcane world that certain incantation or potion or some shit to be able to. I have no idea about any of that, so I'm just kind of.
That's actually
talking.
that's an interesting concept, though. I don't even consider that, though.
Yeah.
Could just be something that we physically aren't able to detect. Our
We know.
Or
physiology.
we're missing a key or something, right? To be able to do so.
We know with the work stones you can hear an incantation through the whispers, right? And that incantation brings the works, but it needs something to harness it, right? Like it's not just a floating incantation that comes from nowhere that comes to us. It has to have an anchor.
Have we ever been able
Magic
to?
has a science grounding.
Have we been able to
I'm sorry?
decipher what the whispers are, like what they say?
Lead us not into temptation or deliver us from evil.
That's a Christian prayer.
It is. It is.
It's part of the Lord's Prayer. There's also that's in Latin, I think, that we had heard, but we're unable to decipher, which may be the actual components. Because I know Wilhelmina had spoken that specifically they do some of their incantations or magic stuff. They use Latin.
Interesting. I took a Latin class in high school.
Do you remember what the word was? I think it was like a word.
I
It was so
don't.
many
I did
years
write
ago.
down. I remember we had a pretty grainy, but I could listen to a tape recording of whenever Maeve used that incantation at Frostfall. I have it written down somewhere. I need to check my notes. But as for a lot of the audio work that was being done trying to decipher the incantations, Arcadia, of all people, were actually kind of said Noah that was spending a lot of time working on that months ago. But I'm not sure we came up with much anything there. But yeah, to Sasha's point is there may not be a physical machine or a device or an altar or something. It may just be a point that is anchored to some source of energy or means of empowering this incantation so that it can spread to the entire breadth of the island. Because, I mean, it's a pretty... I mean, I've been targeted by wargs up in the Arctic. I've been targeted down by the crater. I've been targeted just about everywhere that you can be in this place. And so the amount of power necessary to do that in such a wide swath, I imagine there are places in which there is some amplification for that. And again, I'm speaking for that strictly out of just spitballing here because, you know, the inner workings of how that might work are not necessarily something that's so easily quantifiable, but nevertheless, still a problem. And so the more that we can, I guess, try and throw things at the wall and see what sticks is not necessarily the worst idea.
Yeah, 'cause I'm thinking that lake, even if there's not anything physically there. I mean, I know very basic things about your quote stereotypical magic, cane, etc. Being things like a ley line, for example, coalescence, a place that energy coalesces and is like a weaving network around the world or around a location. And I really think that lake, it might be one, that statue in the center.
It's possible.
There's somewhere that a lot of energy, especially because a lot of people live in that general vicinity. I mean, we have the ranch, we have all the people who live in Waldo, the Avenue, y'all, Lakeside Merchants. There's a lot of energy. There are a lot of people in that. If energy were to be like a river that, or a delta that all connects into one location, that might. And I'm just.
Sacred Omukuse conduits between physical world and spiritual world wouldn't be so far-fetched for other of energy.
That's true.
But yeah, so, I mean, I guess when it comes to the things that we can do just with our time, I mean, if there's another device out there that is generating a requisite level of power to either enhance the shock storms or participate in the warg storms, then having the muon detectors on us, making sure we're out and active, trying to scour as many places as possible. We might come upon it. We might get lucky. I mean, the machine in the north obviously is extraordinarily powerful, and we can pick up a muon field from it from roughly, 4,000, 4,500 meters away, something like that. Whatever supplementary power devices may not actually be that strong. It may be something that we need to be within a kilometer of to hear it. It may be something that we need to be within 500 meters before we pick up anything on the muons. It may just be something that we'll just have to, either encounter through sheer dumb luck or brute force. And as unfortunate as that is, that's kind of, without getting too far into, I'm not a practitioner of the arcane, so I don't really offer a lot in regards to what potentially we might be able to encounter through those necessary means. I guess we've been given a few tools that have been proven effective thus far, and I'll still kind of lean on those tools. And in the meantime, we're working on potential ideas on what to do if and when, and I figure it's more so when at this point, that biomass grows up in the north to the point where we might be concerned about a rift popping up there, or even worse. There are some ideas that we floated potentially in regards to maybe disabling it in some capacity, not necessarily attacking the machine itself, but attacking its food source, the biomass. If it is in fact drawing energy from that, that's something that we've been working on with a separate issue that might prove actually useful if we can utilize it in that way. So
There a possibility, I don't know if this necessarily, I guess, necessary, but so it was an idea floated by one of the ranchers about just, would it be possible to potentially pump out that river, not the river, lake, expose the entirety of the machine and, I guess, the mound that it sits on?
I mean, the amount of generators
by
necessary
hand.
for that.
Well,
Yeah,
like
by
maybe,
hand that would be rough.
Yeah,
And also
but
it's spring now, we have to beat
we
the
do know
rain.
there are those air compressors that exist on the island. It's not necessarily simple, nor would it be easy, but reversing their flow would essentially make a small bump. That would take a lot of compressors.
What I had suggested before is, I don't imagine you need to do the whole lake. If you could dam off an area around the machine and extract the water from there, maybe it's more likely. But that would be quite an undertaking. I mean, just the amount of manual labor to supply, to implement, considering that every stone, anything that we use almost certainly will have to be ferried out there, right? I mean, we could probably get materials on site, but there's going to be a lot of ferrying materials out there. There's going to be a lot of manpower needed, so that's a very ambitious thing, but it's certainly in the cards, I think, of realm of possibility because, yeah, the water is presumably acting maybe as a coolant. It's also acting, obviously it obscures things. It makes it less available for us to interact with in meaningful ways. So it's certainly something to think about.
And from what I've heard, or not, from my own
Yeah,
thoughts of when I've talked
machine
with
now.
y'all and Sasha much more recently, it's kind of like, while biomass does feed off of other sources, water is one of its main things down in the south. So I thought maybe it's also a way to, choke it out without doing anything destructive to it. Something like that.
I'm sorry, I had somebody PDA me. What was that?
Yeah, okay. We're just talking about potential thoughts on, the machine in the north. If the biomass spreads further, or if it comes to a point where we're risking, because the worst case scenario here, I think, with that is that it opens a rift there. Because that brings with itself its own amount of complications, but then you're also channeling an additional amount of energy. You're bringing in the potential for riflings. There's a lot of other unnecessary things. Yeah, here we can go to the gazebo. Freaking some headaches.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's a good level one there for everyone. Yeah, we have a couple ideas, potentially, because I don't think trying to directly attack the device, I don't think that's going to work. It's reinforced, and I imagine there's going to be a considerable amount of protections being utilized for it. However, the biomass itself could be vulnerable. If there's a way that we can disrupt that energy transfer with the machine, or possibly even find a way to make the machine, rather than discharging in the way that it has and causing the storms across the island, if there was some way we could redirect that energy directly into the machine itself, perhaps to overload it, that might be something that is possible. But yeah, that's a whole other line of thinking with that too. Yeah.
We do have to start talking about it though. With the spread of the biomass, I'm actually quite concerned. The machine is getting stronger, as we can tell. You can tell with the way your vision tears during the storms. I know Eve likes to host those kinds of meetings. I just told her it's not good to talk about on the Wednesday Eve meetings because unfortunately any of May's followers can just put on a mask and hide within the people, and we wouldn't know they were there, so we wouldn't want to know. We don't want them to know our plans, but she can host a meeting that's invite only, then we can start talking about what we want to do with that machine in the north.
Yeah, it seems like it'd be more productive that way too after the last one I went to.
So last one you went to?
I think it was.
I didn't get.
I think it was last week.
That one was. I was
Yeah, it was a bit of a soap opera.
Yeah, it
wasn't
was a doozy.
Yeah, it was a doozy. That's one way to put it. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't make it to the one today, but I heard that it was significantly more mundane and tame, which I guess is.
Yeah.
Because it did seem like the two previous ones were kind of ramping up tensions and.
Yep.
Yeah, I think.
Well, unfortunately, I keep hearing rumors from people close to the Reapers that they're trying to halt the progress that we're doing. So.
Radio's been active tonight too. I had it on whenever we were running back, and there was quite a lot of chatter about robberies maybe happening out in Westbrook, or I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's very strange.
people
We
were
went and
talking-
chatted with the Reapers too, and they were like, "Oh no, we're fine. We don't have anything against you guys." We're like, okay. And then someone close to them will come back up to us and be like, they're planning this to come after you. They're planning that to come after you. Don't go here. It's going to be a trap. And it's just like very strange, you know? Like,
I think
you know?
so are part of the
What was that, sorry?
I'm like 90% sure, if not 100% certain, the Auburns down at Embark for the attack. There was a severe laggage of robberies and pieces of shits down there. Then the Italians moved in, and now robberies are happening all over.
Happening all over where? In Westbrook?
Well, unfortunately, the ones that were happening down south, we know, came from a reaper.
Sorry about that.
With a different armband, unfortunately. It's very strange.
Not
Strange behavior.
surprised. Seems everyone that's a part of a big name whenever they do scummy shit isn't wearing their band.
Yeah.
That's the motto, huh?
I don't know what to make of it.
I don't know what to make of a lot of shit that's going on.
There's a lot to work out.
It really was a great time to watch it.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. We were actually talking with some newer folks at Island earlier, and I made mention that the world that we live in now, it's always a pretty interesting time. But I told them that they may see within the next week or 2 weeks, maybe a month, maybe 6 weeks, something like that, that there's a real opportunity here for good, lasting, positive change to happen for most of us here on the island, or inversely, there's an opportunity for all hell to break loose, and it will be certainly interesting regardless. My hope is that the former is the direction that we choose, but we've seen the latter quite a few since we've been here, at least, Sash. A lot of these irreconcilable differences that just seem, I don't know, they seem born out of ego rather than actual issues. I don't know. It's really
That's
weird.
the problem. It's always about the ego. We didn't like that. We stood firm in our ideals about the rifts in Belladonna. And even though we spoke to them about it, it seems they're still quite upset.
There's no winner in a battle of egos.
No, unfortunately not.
Yeehaw to that, brother.
Also, you need
I don't know.
Oh, thank you.
I'm just trying to stay in my lane. I'm trying to focus on the things that we can tangibly do, and whatever else happens around that is what happens around that. You know, the more and more that I've been here, the more and more I realize the less control I have over the situation outside of my direct response to things and the time and effort that I put into the work that I'm doing. And so that's where I'll focus, and hopefully we'll have some good come of that, and we'll minimize the bad that comes elsewhere.
hopefully.
But yeah, to Sasha's point, we really need to start shaking people awake about the North again, about the machine. It feels like, storms, whether or not they've demonstrably increased in intensity. I don't know the rate at which that's going to continue, but regardless, they're a problem, and it's something that we need to really start getting people back on board with, figuring out what our next step with that is, because it's been months now of just observing and observing and observing and observing, and the situation's getting worse. And so we need to make actionable plans and take steps towards trying to push back against that.
I agree.
We also need to get honesty, transparency, and otherwise. I mean, there was a couple of things at the not this last week's meeting. Like when we were talking about the noises that we were hearing up in the lake, someone spoke up and said they'd been hearing those noises for a month or longer, but no one had ever reported it.
Oh, that was low. Yeah, they typically don't tell people things. That's why we've opted to be different. We think we should be more open with that kind of stuff.
Should. It's only for all of our benefit.
I mean, it affects everyone. Everyone has a right to know if there's something that is directly threatening their well-being. At least that's how we feel. So,
Entirely right.
Agree.
yeah.
I think some people just view it as a race, like they need to be the first to discover something or whatnot, which is odd.
That's gonna
to
get
me.
you
It's
killed.
not a race. It's yes.
Yeah.
I mean, we can all work together. It's much better that way.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, 100%. Like, what you would race into your death. When you don't do that.
So are you,
Safer, stronger, smarter.
you just nicked
Okay.
yourself there, Malcolm. You
Wait,
okay?
wait.
What you doing?
I mean, I agree with you. I think people do think like that, but what do they think the outcome's gonna be? Like, what they're gonna get fame and what glory, or is it like what people are just gonna hand them
Glory, I
nails as they
guess.
walk down the road? Like what? Like
So
what?
if you want,
I imagine some people are just doing it for glory, not the real reason, not to actually protect the people.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
the
I
ego
guess,
takes
yes,
over
they
again.
would want that. Yeah, exactly.
also if you.
Yeah, that's why,
listen,
like, I
just
tell you guys,
uncertified.
like, this is where I've checked. Here's the map. I gave Duke a map. Like, if you guys can find it, like, great. Like, I'm happy. Like,
Yeah, and I
At the end
regret
of the
that I haven't
day,
done as much time down there as I've been to. Maybe I should just
Alright.
talk to Duke and be like, I'm gonna be away for a while. I'm gonna put much more of my time and energy.
I feel like I need
So
to
that
grab a
had to do.
gazebo and just go.
yeah,
Um,
that's typically.
Founded the
Oh,
research team to do.
the carpets, they're not conductive at all. So if you stand on it during a shock storm, it'll keep you safe.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
We
God,
use those in a
see,
pinch. They're actually pretty
so
nice.
weird. I remember being told that like my first week on the island. Thought they were just trying to get me killed.
No, that's what we use.
Nope.
We always pack one into the car or the ATV just in case we get caught out. It's kind of like a rubber. It's just conductive.
Can
If,
multiple
yeah,
people
it's a
sit on
last
one?
resort, but
Yeah, we've had like 3-4 people.
we've had a
once,
couple on there that we've piled up, but
Oh, interesting.
But no, what I was going to say is, you know, this new world isn't too different from the old one. I mean, once you have your needs met, once you have your survival taken care of and your safety, I mean, people strive for all sorts of motivating factors. Maybe that's status. Maybe it's adoration from your peers. Maybe it's elevation. Maybe it's, you know, you want to be held in a higher regard, and so
I think
you
it's a
allow
big
yourself
case
to-
of people not seeing the forest for the trees. They're too close to their own tree. All they see is that tree. You know what I mean? Like they forget the big
Mhm.
picture. They want to. It's dumb. Last week was a just prime example for me when it was like a sudden realization. It was like, y'all really are. This is what we want to do right now, right? Like, okay. It just doesn't make sense. We gotta let that go. That's why I'm happy to have y'all. At least where we can come and have some sensible conversation
Well,
about
and we're
all
happy
this.
to have you guys. A lot of people, you know, we've talked to about this, and it's in one ear and out the other. And they go about their merry little lives, and you know, they expect other people to make sure that the world's still spinning. And you know, not that I'm saying that you know we're any special in any way, but if I
Somehow
can
that I see you do.
impress upon others, if I can impress upon others the seriousness of things that we can, and just sometimes even just easy steps that we can do to make situations better for ourselves, you'd be surprised how many of them just It's like their eyes are glassed over and they just don't even care. They just leave and they go do their own thing. So I appreciate the resolve and the ambition that you guys have taken up in trying to, you know, do more for your situation.
Sorry.
To not only just help yourself, because at the end of the day, I mean, you know, I do this because I'm self-interested, right? I don't want our entire world to be covered in biomass. I don't want to have to live through shock storms for the rest of my life. I don't want to be gassed out on an island. You know, everything I do is in my own self-interest. But I feel like the reality of it is those things are universal self-interests that every person who, you know,
I appreciate
it. Sorry to interrupt, but I'm probably going to get you to check a word here.
How's everyone doing?
Oh, well.
Oh, okay. Hi.
You just did some magic there and just appeared in front of all of us. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, sometimes I do that.
Yeah, we got a
It's
little
the suit, you know.
On the hill.
Yep.
That's our own
what I
special
specialize
blend
in.
of magic here at Deep Roots. Headache magic. Wow. Teleportation, if you will.
Oh, you feeling well?
Oh yeah, I know.
You good?
Oh yeah,
He's
no.
quite, he's quite ill, Doctor. if you
Yeah, I
want to take a look at
do.
him.
I've been trying to find antibiotics all day. I haven't had the best of looks. Oh, thank you so much.
Finding a bottle of multivitamins, especially, has been a kind of a pain recently.
Unfortunately,
Let
I
the
do have
doctor
to
check
go
you
and
too.
rest now. Spirits be
Alright,
with
have
you
a good night,
guys.
Malcolm.
Have a good night.
Spirits be with you.
Do you want to,
Good night, Mawson.
looks like the rain stopped. That's nice. You concerned about? Besides,
Of course,
yeah.
what appears to be.
Well, I did.
I'm gonna give you guys some vitamins just so that you don't get sick.
Oh, I just took one.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh shit. Have you taken
Get
one?
OD'd.
Double up.
It's a vitamin. You can't hold you.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Let me get you a little bit of test.
But I don't think Duke would
Push him out.
Oh,
too
thank you.
upset if I looked at him and go and
I was
went,
about to take
I don't want to deal with any more ranch problems right now. I'm gonna go find this power source and then left. He probably wouldn't be too upset about it.
You won't be missing out on much. Ranch problems will still be there when you get back, brother. Don't worry, it'll still be your problem.
Yeah, you fucking right. And I'll
Hey,
probably
it's okay.
run into my own share of ranch problems while I'm out and about.
Yeah.
100%. But hey, don't worry about it. You don't have to deal with what I had to deal with. I hope.
Two at a time.
I hope.
Oh,
Let the effects wear in. You don't want to.
yeah, fair enough.
You don't want to let it drop too much. So once you feel those effects,
I'm just
wear
having a
off,
holster.
you'll probably want to keep that up for a while. because it looks like
Holster.
the screw is pretty well set in.
Yeah.
You definitely wanna
I found
make
a.
sure you're staying hydrated.
Yeah, I've been. I
Pardon
went
me,
through like a whole pack of antibiotics today, and I've been trying to find more, but haven't had
Gotcha.
any luck.
So you went through a whole pack of antibiotics
by
and you're
any
still
chance-
sick?
Oh yeah, he's got a pretty
Oh,
bad case of influenza, it seems. Let me ask you this: did you also, by any chance, come into contact with any like spoiled food, or maybe hands run clean whenever you went about?
Oh, you know what?
doing
I had some
something?
pork spoil not too long ago, but I didn't eat it. I just tossed it out.
Yeah, because that little grunt you got. Are you feeling a little bit of abdominal pain right now, by any chance?
Yeah, a
Yes.
little bit, yeah.
Okay, all right. You may have gotten may have some salmonella bacteria in there as well. Let me get you some. So be sure and take those multivitamins too. Let me get you some charcoal to help with that. And then definitely while you're hydrating and eating, you want to take small bites and small sips right now, because the last thing you want to do is upset your stomach any further and cause vomiting, because you're going to run a risk between the influenza and the salmonella of some serious dehydration. So.
Okay.
Where are you drinking your water from?
I was getting most of my water from Duskar, the well over at Duskar.
Okay.
Because
Did
the
you
one at
find any
Waldo's
water
been backed up.
bottles?
No,
Oh, okay.
no, I have the same 2 canteens I've been using for the last couple days.
it's not. Oh,
I don't think it's an issue. I don't think it's an issue with the water. I think you might have come in contact either with some raw meat or
I've
blood
heard those
or
thermoses
some
are
other contaminant.
not the best.
But here, charcoal's going to help with that.
They're my favorite.
Really?
Okay.
You want to make sure
I should
you
do that
put
right
that
now.
back in your molar.
Yeah, I
Back,
keep 3 of
grind it
them
up
with
fully
me.
with your molars. You want
And I
to
never need any more than that.
Duke told me that,
Sounds
that
neat,
one
Mark.
time
grind it
when
up
I
good
was
and
real
then take
sick,
a little sip.
and we couldn't figure out why I was so sick, he told me that it was that thermos, and that they like build up bacteria. And as soon as I tossed it and was drinking from a new thermos, all my sickness went away.
That's very strange. I've
just
never
make
been
sure
sick,
you're
and this is all I drink
regiment
from.
of
Yeah, he said like as soon as
antibiotics,
you're sick and then you drink
multis,
from
that
it, then it
charcoal,
like traps
small
in
sips
the
of water, small
bacteria
bites
or
of food,
something
you
like
should be
that,
okay
and then
pretty soon.
it'll
Make sure
continue
you're
to
staying,
get you
Okay.
make
sick.
sure you're staying nice and dry in
I don't
warm
know.
too. So
That was
Yeah, I
Nice.
think I know what happened. I was I just set up in a new place and I was outside in the rain earlier for a pretty long time. Might also have
that'll do it.
contributed to that.
poor guy.
But you know, ultimately it's not fatal. You're gonna be okay. We just got to get you on a good little drug regimen and make sure you stay nice and warm and dry. Are your
I'll
clothes
tell you
all
what.
currently dry or wetter right now?
No, yeah, everything's dry. Surprisingly, after running through that hurricane we just had.
Yeah, we got a nice. I mean, that poncho is gonna help keep some of that rain off you, so that's not bad.
Yeah, just my boots are a little damp. That's about it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Poor guy, sick as a dog.
Keep at with those
Alright.
those 3, and you should be right as rain here pretty soon. Just make sure as soon as, like I said, as soon as that tetra, as soon as you feel that kind of wearing off, give it another dose. Same with the
And you said two at a time for the vitamins and the antibiotics. Okay. Okay, that's easy enough. I can do that. All right. I don't want to
Did
stay in
you
your guys' hair.
Daniel,
Sorry?
If you'd like, you can warm up by the fire, or I can let you have it. It's completely up to you.
blood collection kit on you.
Well, the rain's died down, so I'll probably trek it back home. But I'm still looking for petri dishes for you guys. But if you need anything, just let me know. I'll keep an eye out for it.
Okay, and you
Appreciate
have my
that.
PDA now. If you need anything, just let us know, and we'll keep our eyes out for you as well.
Of course, of course. All right. Well,
You're a strange.
hey, it was nice. I think we've met before. What was your name again?
I'm not sure we have. My name's Edgar.
What?
Edgar.
No, I think
Okay.
You're a
we
strange
have
one.
that.
Yeah. No, we
You
haven't.
met me,
It's
but
nice to meet you,
I was
Edgar.
there.
Sasha mentioned you.
What you guys
Yeah,
are
Sasha had
probably
mentioned you the other day. So
Oh, I mean, I love it, but it's
Yeah,
funny
the
to
cougar
know.
patient.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You know what's surprising? There's been a surprising amount of that going around. I guess, you know, we've had a new influx of people to the island. I think they're just handling of some of those
Eating from
certain
the wrong
types of foods
fridges.
has just been, yeah.
Yeah, that was my mistake. There was some.
Do you guys need a? I'm sorry. Do you guys need
some
a
happy
certificate?
jerky next to the other jerky?
What?
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was someone asking for a sewing kit or something?
Oh no, I was
Oh.
asking Voss if you had a
Oh,
Yeah.
All right. Well,
stocked up.
I'll get
Yeah,
out of y'all.
so
Oh,
same.
how are y'all doing, by the way, with everything going on? Is everything okay over here? It's been a ruckus the last
No, just
the
how
last couple
sailing.
days.
yeah, everything's been fine. Everything's been fine.
Good.
We honestly, we're not here all that much, to be honest. I mean, especially lately, we've just been busy out and about. Spent a lot of time in the south, a lot of time in the north. You know, just kind of jumping back and forth between those
We're
two
at the
places. So.
line. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Gage, do you know if somebody needs this Alchemist Journal entry
Well,
6?
good. I'm glad.
Oh, did you hear
I hope it
something?
continues that way. Yeah. There's
don't know
a
if
couple
you have
people I
anything
know, just some whispers here and there that there's some stuff going on. I saw some stuff on the radio transmissions too recently. Yeah. It looks like it's been getting kind of
gosh.
messy with certain people out there right now.
Oh
So,
gosh.
Yeah.
Interesting. Have you ever read it?
Hearing
Life on the
rumors that
island.
there are groups looking to
What?
target us for some reason. I'm not sure why. Don't bother.
Have you ever read this?
Yeah, I know. I don't get
Have
it
you ever
either.
read that?
It's really
Oh,
strange.
yes.
I don't know
He tells me
why
my buddy wants to son himself.
like anyone would have an issue with you guys.
Uh,
I think it's two other groups, honestly.
Didn't feel like.
But I don't know. I just leave it as it is. I have a nice, safe little spot up north now, you know. But I've been trying not to travel too much tonight because I've been hearing some stuff. But anyways, I hope it
Yeah,
continues
yeah,
going well for you
yeah.
guys. But yeah, if there's anything y'all need, let me know.
Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, just I appreciate you guys, taking the necessary steps to like actually work towards helping solve some of the problems that are going around, right? That are big picture problems that a lot of people just kind of expect others to take care of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you guys are good people. I'm glad that we're basically neighbors. I mean, you guys are a little bit further away now, but we're still neighbors. Close enough.
If all called, we'd be here.
Yeah, I think we are pretty good people, you know. I mean, there's a few of us in the ranch that are kind of a little weird, but, you know, I'm not pointing any fingers or anything, but, you know, they're alright.
Just pointing one finger. That's correct. Not pointing all the fingers.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
pointing
no,
any
just
fingers,
just
one.
a couple of us are a little strange, but it's fine, you know.
How am I strange? Tell me how I'm strange.
I mean, you have
That's how
like
it goes,
10
though.
glow sticks hooked to your side. We can start there.
Okay, and it pays to be prepared.
Yeah, you never know when you're gonna have to light
Or
up
your
a,
lights.
a cave or something, right?
He looks
Yeah.
like he's about to
Exactly.
go to like an old school rave or something. Look at him.
Maybe he is. I mean, fuck, I could go for one of those right now, if I'm being honest.
Me too, need a list of spirits. Got some booze?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, speaking of
I'm
booze,
just saying,
we got
you
our
can't
first
say
bottle
I'm
of
strange
vodka
when you
this
look like you're looking for Curious George.
You listen, you know I love you. Come here. Come here.
You're not getting a hug.
You do have that,
Yeah,
Man in
said
the big yellow hat
Reapers
kind
were
of look.
around here.
Yeah. It's my fancy
Trying
spring
to
hat.
scope
did
us out. Yeah,
Oh.
he said he saw the Reapers around here trying to scope us out. We weren't here.
Oh, when we weren't here. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Hmm.
He said he heard rumors again too from other people that they were coming to hold us up, apparently. So just be on the lookout.
Alright, well,
Yeah.
so it goes. They're gonna do what they're gonna do, and
I don't really understand. We haven't done anything to the Reapers at all. We've talked to them. They know what we're doing. I think they just don't like the work that we're doing, unfortunately. So trying to delay that.
What did they
But
feel?
why?
They feel
Delay
threatened.
I don't know. I don't know why you would want to delay the work. That's here to help the island. I know like some of our stuff is receiving biomass, but like I don't think anybody here wants biomass to choke out our ecosystem. Like it's just crazy.
but the thing too is, throughout the course of our work here, I've made it very clear to the Riftborn that I'm not looking to eliminate situations necessary for their survival as well. In fact, I made it very clear to them that it would actually be in their benefit if they're trying to protect rifts to have less of them around and have them in a more concentrated area. That makes sense, right? If you're trying to protect rifts, have them in a place where you can oversee all of them.
Well,
It's a situation that benefits everybody.
It's about creating balance, and it doesn't seem like it's becoming very balanced. It sounds like it's gonna be.
No, it's a runaway train. I mean,
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I mean, in biomass, they say, oh, the forests are still around. It's, there's still life and all that. Well, 10 years is not a very long time whenever you're talking about sort of the exponential growth of an invasive new species to this ecosystem, right? I mean, the amount of growth that we see here in 10 years is actually quite alarming and expansive already, and it's only growing. And the issue here is that the biomass, unlike other forms of vegetation and other life, we can feed on very specific forms of energy to power the cycle with which we participate in. Plants create oxygen. We take in oxygen, we generate carbon dioxide. That's the oxygen cycle that every living being on this planet for as long as we've been evolving here has taken part in. And then you introduce the biomass. The biomass feeds on all sorts of different energies, and the process for which it feeds on this does not participate in any form or any way with the oxygen cycle. It doesn't generate oxygen as a byproduct. Imagine if you replaced every sort of herbaceous plant or flowering plant or tree on this island with biomass instead of the trees? How do you imagine that environment, regardless of mist, would serve for human life on it? I don't think it would be too good. Now imagine you replace that across the entire world. I mean, the mist is the least of our concerns if we're unable to curb the growth of biomass. I mean, it's just, it's a ticking clock, really, for all of us.
It's already checking out some of the vegetation. Like if you're just going down Bourne, you can see that forest, that all the trees are dying. There's that place up north where the machine is, where the forest there is dying as well. So even Vasily would talk about the stench of rot, right? And you had that vision where the biomass was rotting a lot of our vegetation here. So it's scary. We can't live in a world that's overrun by biomass, mist, and rifts. That's not a world made for us. That's a world made for, you know, other beings that don't even live on this dimension, right? I'm not ready to give up our world. You know, I'm ready to create a place that allows us to coexist, but not give it up.
Yeah, that's been
I'll
my
happily
thought.
coexist, but
I will as well.
And that's what we've said to the Riftborn as well up until this point. I mean, I've sat in our lab speaking directly with Cameron and illustrating my ideal for how this can work to benefit all parties. And at the time, he seemed very intrigued, enthused, and you know, alongside for that. Cletus was there too. They were both there. Cameron and Cletus both were there when I was outlining my thoughts for how this could work out to benefit everyone involved, and neither of them raised any concerns at the time. They both Cameron seemed practically elated at the idea of that being a possibility, and so it's just, you know, I don't know if that was just
I mean,
disingenuous or what.
I don't know. I've shared a lot of it with Noon as well, though I don't think Noon is part of the problem at all. I don't think Noon would move against us. But, who knows, right? It's confusing. I don't really know why the Reapers are so focused on moving against us. I mean, this has been like a long time brewing. We've been hearing these rumors and these whispers for months now from different sources that are close to them.
I'm sure part of it. I don't know. I imagine it has something to do. I mean, obviously the work that we're doing is a component of it. I imagine it has something to do with the affiliations that we have. I mean, it's no secret now that we're, you know, working in some capacity with the nobles and with the spiders, and that's more so that they're working with us, really, in all reality, because whenever we started addressing the issues that were happening in the south with the spread of the biomass there, with the rifts, with everything, you know, at the time, this was what, August of last year, a lot of people were pretty much either, again, ambivalent or unaware, didn't care, and for obvious reasons, the nobles and the spiders were groups that did care a great deal about that because they lived there, and so their interest in assisting us with the work that we were doing, it's just sort of naturally formulated into friendship, really, of just, you know, our interests don't necessarily align with them on everything. I mean, I don't think you can take any two groups and assume that their interests are going to align on everything, but at the end of the day, the interests where it's important, and that's the survival of everyone on the island and our continued ability to live here, they align, and they've been very helpful in whatever capacity that we've asked them to help us in regards to that work. And so I imagine that's another thing that probably rubs the Reapers the wrong way, because there's no love lost between them and the nobles. I mean, there's, you know, the nobles have a history with a lot of groups on the island. Some of it's good, some of it's bad. I know you guys had your own run-ins with them, but at the end of the day, when the nobles say something, thus far, they've demonstrated to me, at least in working with them, that they'll stand behind that they'll work with that. They've been honest with us about who they are, what their expectations are, what they expect out of us, and I'll tell you what, I can at least appreciate the forthcoming and honesty in that, because you don't get that from everyone here.
Well,
That's the thing, like, say what you may about the nobles, we know their reputation, right? But the nobles have sacrificed the most when it comes to this fight against me. They've sacrificed their own up at the
No doubt about
crater. Yeah, and the thing is, too, is that they don't lie or deceive. They own everything they do. If they attack you, they own it. They don't pretend to have any other reasons to do so. They don't pretend to be, you know, friends with you if they're not. They don't pretend to be in an alliance with you if they don't feel like they're in an alliance with you. Whereas, like, you couldn't say the same for other groups. I've seen so many groups be like, I'm going to tell this group I'm in an alliance with them so that I could secretly ambush them. And it's just like, you know, if I'm going to trust someone, I'm going to trust the person who's going to be honest, whether it's good or bad, you know? I feel safest casting my net with the group that doesn't feel the need to be so deceitful all the time. Not saying that's the Reapers. I'm just saying that that's a lot of groups, unfortunately.
Trust me, I'm familiar with that. Covert ring bells.
I also feel like it's, I mean, your work does, maybe they feel like their job is threatened or something. Because, I mean, can't protect rifts. Rift. I mean, we're not looking,
Well, that's
not
what
looking to close all of them.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying, is the idea being, I mean, if I'm being honest, they're pretty shitty at their jobs right now. People blow rifts and there's no consequences. And the reason for that is because the very nature of their work is almost impossible to do in the current environment that exists here. There's rifts from the far reaches of the archipelagos down to the island with the crater, over past Eastbrook, down by I mean, they're everywhere, and they're vulnerable at all times because they have a very limited manpower. And this is what I was telling them. It's at the end of the day, the Riftborn, in order to survive and thrive, they don't need hundreds of rifts. A handful of rifts will be more than suitable to allow them to survive and flourish and build whatever they need to build. And it also adds the caveat of creating a space where the rifts are that are more easily defended, more easily watched, more easily tended to or cared for. And that's fine.
Their job's easier.
Yeah, so it seems counterintuitive, a group that's so stretched so thin trying to do this one job that they seemingly have been unable to do thus far. And it feels like a lot of what they've been doing instead is lashing out at other people rather than trying to figure out a way to actually protect the rifts in a more meaningful way. I'm giving them a way of doing that on a silver platter, but because it comes with the caveat of, you know, maybe reducing biomass, maybe closing rifts, that's a big scary to them. And I've made this point with them as well is, you know, though we may not see eye to eye on things, I think of myself as a fairly reasonable person. And at the end of the day, if you're going to have to make compromises with people, you want to make them with reasonable people. If there were people out there that had the capacity to close rifts at a more permanent and higher degree, if there were people out there that understood and could manufacture and create and develop the kind of technology that we're trying to do, those people had bad intentions, well, they will be wishing that I was the one that they were having to deal in those situations rather than if they try to take the steps to stop what we're doing and that falls into other people's less reasonable hands.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
that's true.
would imagine there has to be like a, you know, there's probably a more humane way to close a rift, and then there's probably the real hard way. Shocks the system.
The wrong way.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
that research can be done, and I'm sure, yeah, no, it just, yeah, makes more sense. Put it in the hands of some trusted individual you can work alongside instead of trying to quarrel all of the rifts. I mean, it's hard. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
There's new
No,
ones
I
popping up that I
agree,
hear,
and
I, you know, it's out of control.
Yeah. No, I agree. I see this as a very, you know, even at this point with tensions where they are, I don't feel like we're not too far gone here. I think that all it takes is communication and everybody putting their egos away for a little bit and figuring out, you know, how we can make this things work. Because I think that this can be something that's a win for everyone. Do I think that everybody feels that way currently? Obviously not. But, you know, I'm going to do my part to try to convince them of that as best I can. And, you know, their actions will tell going forward from that, I guess.
Yeah, unfortunately, we have to keep doing what we're doing, right?
Definitely.
And I've had a talking point a few times. I mean, if they had... Every time I've talked to someone about their encounters have been less than stellar. They held me up on the road for this, or they... something else negative or that. I feel like they don't have such a great rapport, and if they had a better rapport with the island, at least more of the groups of the island than they do, they'd have more manpower just intrinsically, more allies to help them achieve their goal, but they don't.
Yeah, well, I mean the latest member they recruited last week, if you remember, who was like being called out for holding people up. I mean, that's a horrible look for their group.
That was like on that dude's first couple weeks on the island. That him and posse's.
Well, no, those accusations are new. Because the ones that were talked about at the meeting last week, those are new ones.
Aha.
But you know what?
That's what
They're just the reputation hit that they're just the accusations that being said, even if they weren't true, having everybody around at that time, and then dropping that. I mean, come on, like that really hurts their rep so bad. It does not look good for them.
I think their biggest issue is they don't care about their rep when they should.
No, they should.
If they had a good reputation, I wouldn't mind like half the shit because you know they have a good rapport. There's a solid reason why they're doing it. You have a shit reputation, you're doing this trash. You're just gonna get yourself fucked up.
I mean, yeah, they say it themselves all the time. I mean, Khalida said it several times at last week's meeting that he and they don't care. That's a problem because
they have they have so much riding on the line.
You have to care.
Yeah, they have to care. If they want us to care as much as they care about these rifts, then they have to build that repertoire with everybody. Doesn't make sense how they're running around.
It just seems like a lot of what they're doing is just an excuse to, you know, be bandits.
Exactly. It looks horrible.
Like, and to hold people up and want to have no consequences for that. Like, it just seems like they're just trying to, like we had talked about before, it's egos. Like, they just want to enforce their power over people. They want to enforce their power over us to make it seem like we can't do anything without their approval. That's not the case, right?
They're not
our work is for the betterment of the entire island, not just them.
They're not the authority. Like, they run around acting, you know. It's annoying.
But
well, we tried to, I know the Arachnes tried to set up a meeting over at the ranch on neutral ground to talk to them and try and smooth some peace talks, and they denied it, unfortunately. No, they wanted them all to go to the Ave, but unfortunately I'll be honest, we've been in talks where the Ave has talked about bringing people in and ambushing them, one of the groups being the covert, so we know better than to do things like that. So
well, thankfully that's not a concern anymore.
Yeah, so that's why we said like, yeah, that's why we said like, you know, let's go to a neutral place. Like, we know the ranch is neutral, and you know they're not looking to harm anybody, but they refused. They wanted us to go, well, not us, but the spiders to just go and trust that they were going to be nice to them over there. But...
well, I guess they're gonna back themselves into a corner.
Yeah, we have better things to do over at the ranch than sit around and pushing people as they come inside our wall.
We got enough shit to deal
yeah,
with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The thought of me just, I mean, the thought of that just like disgusts me. Like, it doesn't even cross my mind to do that. Bring somebody inside the walls and then be like, okay, drop everything. Like, if it doesn't, no, it would never happen.
Well, that's the thing too. Is it feels like sometimes in this place, I don't know if people are just so busy, but it seems like there's a lot of short memories. Especially when it comes to information like that. You know, one day you might be friends with someone and you tell them something like that, and then a month or two later you might be trying to use it against them as though they've forgotten that very thing that you've uttered to their faces directly in regard to. So it's just, I don't know. It's, I stay in my lane. I think that's just what we focus on our work. We focus on the things we can control, and you know, we go from there, and we wait. We hope that others carry that same responsibility, but we're always ready to respond to situations as they come, good, bad, or otherwise. We stay ready.
Like, do they have anyone keeping track of like notes on like who could be dropping like all that, like, and narrow it down?
No. We did go out that one day picking up the notes about the spider eggs because they were
I found one
all
at
over.
the Wallaboro clinic. I want to say maybe the 27th at 3:50ish a.m.
Edgar went by your guys' place to see if there was any left there, but you said there's no notes.
No, there was just about 1 million notes about the ripboard for someone just decided.
Oh my fucking
that might have been their last. That might have been the last step for the night, and they're like, you know what? I'm just gonna put 5 of them up here at the ranch.
Yeah,
Quit taking such massive puffs, jackass.
Sorry.
That reminds me, the Border Patrol notes are starting to pop up again. Those are my
Fucking
favorites.
what?
They're always fucking hilarious. Yeah, have you never seen those ones? It's these
Fuck
notes
no!
talking about
Hold
the
on.
U.S. Border Patrol is going to show up and deport the people with purple skin. It's really fucking stupid. Because, you know, we definitely have a functioning government now.
Ah, yes, our government is doing
never
great.
heard of
Yeah,
that
I remember talking
I have
to.
one.
I don't think I've seen those
I have
as
a
well,
couple
but
in a
that's
notebook
already-
back at the ranch. If y'all ever buy, I'll show you. It's really fucking stupid.
Here's
Yes,
the
no,
problem with the
the
notes,
U.S.
right?
government's going so well. I remember talking to Ronald Reagan just last week.
Yeah. Here's the problem with the notes. Any jackass with a binder full of paper and a pen can write a bunch of notes and throw them on a bunch of places and try to sow whatever fucking discord and bullshit that they want. And we've seen it from day one of us being here all the way until now. They've been under different monikers. They've had different purposes or whatnot. Every note I get that has to deal with anything in that regard is immediately just almost entirely discarded in my mind, because here's the thing: if somebody had something important and dire that they needed to say, the way they're going about it is just completely asinine. And you know, the whole "I fear for my life if I were to speak out against, you know, the actions that the Riftborn have taken," we're a prime example of that. Hello, hi. I've spoken out against several of the actions that the Riftborn have taken, both on the radio and at meetings and whatnot. And you know, it's just how it is. If you're Yeah, well, hopefully that continues. But it's one of those things, like, everyone should be, you know, holding each other accountable for the things that we do. That's an easy enough thing for people to do. And I know that I will never go after anybody or you know, chastise them or try to invoke harm against them for simply questioning things or speaking out against things. But the way that people go about it with the notes, it's just, listen. You know, it's not the best and brightest out there that are formulating all these notes. Well, yeah, and then most of them are just stupid. The subject matters, they just way they go about it is just so dumb. So I don't know. There's a cave somewhere. There's a cave somewhere full of gremlins and stacks of paper, and that's where all the notes that get dispersed on the island come from. The little fucking note gremlin
Don't
cave.
say that. I have stacks of paper.
Well, Where were you at 3:50 a.m. in Waldo the other day, Sash? Let me ask you that question.
I'm a writer. I'm a journalist. I write actual things.
I know.
My name on it.
Oh, well, I was hoping to blame Sasha, but you caught me red-handed. Oh, no.
Oh, gosh. No.
Hey, do y'all miss
I don't mind saying things to people's faces.
do y'all miss that already? Y'all miss that already?
Nope.
Absolutely.
Nope, not a chance. Nope, not a chance in hell.
Fucking not.
I have
neither
been
do I.
enjoying not catching hypothermia every, like, other day.
Listen, the very first day of snowfall on this godforsaken island, the first day of snowfall, right? Everyone's enjoying it. They're having snowball fights all over the place. A snowball fight happens here at Deep Roots, and it ends with some people going to the hospital, myself being one of those included. So from the day the snow fell on this fucking island, I was ready for it to be gone. So I'm very happy now.
I wasn't aware enough snowballs could send you to the hospital. People really are packing fucking rocks in them, aren't they?
Oh, no, people start shooting each other.
It was
Things
bullets and
escalated.
flashbangs that were thrown into my room. Yeah. But
Yeah, we know all about that.
yeah.
Yes, we
We
do.
love unpinned smoke grenades and throwing them at each other's windows.
Oh no, these were flashbangs. These were fun.
Flashbangs happen.
Point blank
There was
to the
one
dome.
time that
Yeah.
someone dropped a pinned. It was pinned. It was a pinned grenade, but dropped it right in the middle of a group of us, and we scattered like roaches. It was god, that was bad. It was funny.
That's an understandable response to a grenade being placed on the ground.
Yeah, I think it was Chuck that did it.
It sounds like... See, I don't remember doing it, so it's definitely Chuck.
It was at the old ranch. Like, we were just all sitting down by where the water well was, just having a chat. I think I threw a flashbang at him a few minutes previously, and I guess what he decided to do was just run up, drop a grenade at his feet, and then run away. And we all
But you got what you fucking deserve.
we all immediately dispersed.
See, yeah, but Bo hit me with a flashbang one time and it ruined half of my clothes.
Dude, I keep saying,
Oh,
flashbangs
gosh.
aren't a fucking joke. They harm people. They're still a concentrated explosive.
It's not.
Yeah, they hurt. They hurt, especially in confined environments, like a small
Yes.
room when you have multiples of them thrown in after being shot. Yeah.
Oh.
What?
Yeah,
The story
sorry, I'm
only gets
sorry.
juicier. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
I'm sorry that happened to you. That
Yeah.
sounds horrible.
Listen, it's okay. I'm willing to admit this far away. I may have deserved probably like 20% of that, but 80% of it definitely not. But yeah, so good.
The other 80% was too far.
Sasha was another individual that unfortunately had to be attended to at the hospital that day. So I'm sure she shares a different, maybe different
You
viewpoint
guys
on the
also
whole
share
thing
the
than I
Billy
do.
HP in your theme song.
Yeah, I may or may not have been the individual that sent Sasha to the hospital that day. I can neither confirm nor deny that, nor will she have explicit, memory on that. I don't know. I guess they probably would have told you. Fuck.
Keep up your deniability.
Sasha.
Keep your deniability.
Sasha,
I
That's
can't-
what I
If
do.
you
Keep
if you
your
need
deniability.
this, here, take that. Just hit him over the head with it.
Thank you. No, it's okay. I've
No,
got this.
hey,
I've seen what you can do with this. I'm taking this away.
hey, no, sir,
Okay,
give
in
that
my
back.
defense- Whoa,
Give that back.
Whoa, easy. All right, you see this? You see how often she puts a gun at me? No, in my defense, it was
okay.
an accident.
I
I was
tested a
not
smoke grenade on him
intentionally.
once.
I will burn. I will stand in
With
this
the
fire
thumper.
until you give it back.
Oh,
He definitely
how'd that
ended
go?
up in the hospital.
No,
Give it back.
I pointed
she
it
didn't
right
test
at
it
his
on me.
head.
She didn't test it on me
Why?
once. She tested on me twice. She shot me.
I'm very
I
attached to this
jokingly
now. I
said,
know you
haha,
can give it.
that tickled. And so she shot
Oh,
me
that
again.
was so much.
And
I'm so
I
attached to
was
it.
over like a fucking sack
Right?
of potatoes.
That's
Yeah.
what I said. He's like, it tickled, so I thought it didn't do much. So this time I aimed for his head and I tried
No,
it
it
again.
fucking hurt. It fucking hurt. It caved my goddamn chest in. I was not wearing a vest. You hit me square in the fucking chest. I was
It's
bleeding
still a-
internally, I think.
Still a piece
I thought
of
in
metal
that moment a joke
hurtling
would
at
be.
you.
Yeah, I thought in that moment a joke would be appropriate. And then what does Sasha do? She throws another fucking smoke round in and smacks me right in the face with it. Yeah.
Oh,
Good aim.
they hurt.
Well, okay.
Good aim. That's all I can say.
Yeah. You know what? I don't feel bad.
Thank you.
I
do have
I
good
take it
aim
back.
sometimes.
I don't feel bad for hospitalizing you that one day, the first day of snow.
I told you to keep your deniability.
No, I did it. It was an accident, but I don't regret it.
You sent me to the hospital a few times by accident.
I have only sent you to the hospital one time. By
Who
accident.
would shoot an ally?
Right?
I ruined Gage's pants this one time.
Yep, man, you almost fucked up my ring. You did fuck up my ring. It's
And
still,
I almost
it's
met
holding up my thread.
At least you didn't go to the hospital. They sent each other to the hospital, Gage.
That's true.
One time,
No,
I will say one time I accidentally, we were going out on a hunt. I accidentally hit a rock with my boot and kind of tripped, and my finger pulled the trigger on my AK and shot Sasha accidentally 7 times. She tanked it though, like a champ.
Yeah, I was actually, yeah, he shot me 7 times. He was like, and I was just
I
like,
absolutely,
oh my god.
yeah, I was not practicing good trigger discipline.
I don't know what
I
I'm.
ate it and just rap.
I don't know what I'm more impressed
I
with,
did
the
my
fact that you
best,
ate
and I
7
was okay.
shots, or the fact that these stories keep progressing at a level so high. They just,
No, they hit my vest. It just winded me. I don't know what something was looking out for me.
That's what we call good shot placement on my end.
That's it.
How do you have?
I gotta go. Sasha's a
practice
tank.
poor trigger discipline?
I can't
I
can't be around such a tank of a person. I gotta.
Accidentally fire off 7 shots, but also have like
Yeah, I'm very
surgical
strong.
precision and not hospitalizing her.
I mean, listen, if I'm going to accidentally fire some shots, I'm going to make sure that I'm accidentally firing them close together, right? Like, I don't want to...
I feel like at one
We're not
point
gonna be erratic with it.
where it stops being an accident.
Okay, well, we're still on the other side of that bridge. Sasha, though, did intentionally... There was one time I grabbed a succulent plant from out of her house, and her response to that was... As I was running away, it was a joke. As I was running away and swimming in the waters, she plinked me with 308 3 times.
Well, you don't mess with a woman's
I'm just sitting there
plans.
swimming.
Christ.
Once, I was just trying to shoot
I
beside
knew we should
you.
have confiscated that LAR after you shot Ryan.
Yeah, she's
I
a danger.
had
She's a danger.
accidental
Is that
very
the
good
reason
aim.
you guys move further away, by the way? So that she can't
Yes,
hit your
100%.
she can't shoot you guys anymore.
Oh no,
I'm sure she'll find a way to
they're
do
onto
it.
us.
You shot first.
My tease.
Yeah, there's been a surprising amount of bloodshed here. Jesus Christ.
By your own hands, it sounds like.
We have our own
Yeah.
war.
All
Yeah, I can't relate to
self-inflicted.
that.
Yeah.
Nope, we don't know anything about that. No.
No. You guys are running a tight ship over at the ranch, I'm sure. No
Yeah,
incidents
yeah,
with accidental discharges or hospitalizations or anything like that.
We have definitely not run each other over or stood on the hoods of moving vehicles ever. No, that's a horrible idea.
You've definitely not had someone jump out of a moving boat and try to push it from the motor side.
Oh, yeah,
That definitely didn't happen.
I heard about
We
that
haven't
one.
had someone jump out of a car while it was completely submerged.
That what?
True.
Tell me that did not happen.
that-
definitely
How did that happen?
I wouldn't have brought it up. That's a weird thing to make up, boss.
Yeah, exactly. What? No,
We
hold on.
definitely never kick-flipped a boat and murdering someone or hospitalizing someone on the front.
Oh my goodness.
Hospitalizing Moon.
I've never gone to open the gate and someone get in a car and then someone else open a gate behind it and slingshot the car into me, forcibly sending me back into the hospital with
Express
massive
shipping to the clinic.
Yes.
You were like the
They
pinball
fucking
in the
sent me-
pinball
They sent me
machine.
next day air. Oh yeah, they shipped me right to the hospital.
I do need to go lay down now. I'm sorry. I'm getting very tired.
Yeah.
It's been nice visiting.
I'm probably gonna be turning in soon.
Same
Yeah.
here, y'all.
He's coming over. It's been nice
We
chats.
should probably,
We overstayed our welcome, gentlemen. Come on.
I'd say the others are probably
No,
not at all.
no.
PDA hasn't gone off.
You guys can come by anytime.
I'm just messing. No, listen, my nana raised me to always be respectful, you know.
Yeah, always enjoy you guys coming around.
I'll have to do.
I still consider myself new here, so the can has kind of been my main
Why
focus recently.
did Melton put all this attuned garnet around here?
Maybe? I don't know. I hadn't looked by the tree.
Garnet has ended up in weird places. There's tuned garnet in the what is it? The bear's eye socket at Tix.
I thought that would get blown away, but I guess not.
Yeah, it looks like
No.
it's
Sacred Oak is something.
Yeah.
Maybe it came with the spring weather?
Perhaps.
I imagine that's been a contribution from Awesome.
Probably.
It's beautiful. Always a pleasure,
Well,
y'all.
you guys be safe.
Yeah, you all as well.
have a good rest.
Hey.
Travel safe, guys. Always a pleasure. Y'all take care.
Always a pleasure.
That was a nice conversation.
Yeah, it was.
I think it went horribly.
Oh
Was,
yeah, Voss.
I'm just kidding.
Filled you in?
I'm just kidding.
Have we filled you in on the echo? Were you here when we were talking about that?
No, sir, I don't believe so.
I don't know if I'll ever be able to get the image of Daniel bashing the shit out of some crawling old woman's head with his fist.
Listen,
Anyways,
she was pretty tough.
She was. Her skull wasn't nearly as soft as you think.
Well, it's not a
Anyway.
fucking baby.
So, Voss, you mentioned something when we were talking about doing research to like non-fatally closing rip, right? So, a while ago.
Yeah, well, I mean, to me, it just makes sense that there would be some sort of like more humane way or something instead of just like chucking dynamite
Without causing
or explosives at a first.
Well, there is. There is. It's currently working right now down in Stonington.
Oh,
Should have.
okay. Like some sort of device or something?
Yeah, there's a device down in Stonington and
Oh.
how do I explain it? Do you know what mycelium is?
Yeah, like the mushroom network, and it's how the fungi talks
Yeah.
to other fungi and whatnot.
Yeah. Biomass works the same way. How it communicates with its.
I've heard this before, yeah.
It does the same
Interesting.
sort of thing. It sends signals to each other. It sends signals when it's damaged. So when a rift blows up, blown up or poisoned or whatever, it sends a signal to the rest of the network going, hey, my biomass has been damaged. I need to be repaired. I need healing, etc., etc. That's actually what that mist is. It's both a defense mechanism and a result of the biomass regenerating itself. It's like a spore. It's like spores, pretty much.
See.
At least that's how they explained it to us. What this machine in Stonington does is it is currently embedded in a large pile of biomass in the industrial zone. Right in between the industrial zone rift and Wolfheim. The bulk of the biomass spread is down there in the south. What it's doing, it is supposed to give the signal to the biomass to retreat, to retract, to say that, you know, we don't need as much biomass as we currently have here and get rid of it. It hopes to retract the biomass, and in doing so, it will also potentially close both the Stonington Industrial and the Wolfheim rifts in a radius, and other rifts if there are more radius around the machine. Now, from what they said, it's improbable and implausible to make a machine that would cover the whole island. But this is more of a proof of concept for like a settlement by settlement basis. So like, you know,
Yeah.
we could have one. to protect our land and our space from being invaded by biomass and having a rift pop up. Which would also, you know, intrinsically protect us from if anyone decided to start planting biomass around. So you were actually pretty right on the money. That research is done.
Yeah, I didn't know if it would be a machine or if it would be like a some sort of alchemy thing, or I don't know, but it just if we're gonna try to convince the Reapers that something needs to be done, then it has to be like a give and take on both ends, and in this life, in this world, and it just seems like there's like the brute way and there's the humane way, and maybe we just didn't figure that out. But it sounds like okay.
Yeah, if their machine works, it'll retract. It'll cause the biomass to retract. Hopefully, disappear from that area entirely. Well, not necessarily disappear entirely, because we know that biomass is everywhere. You can't get rid of it. Just like mycelium. It will cause it to not be so prevalent in the ecosystem that it's choking it out and causing huge amounts of spread. But for a while, do keep that under your hat until it's out in the public eye.
Oh yeah, no, I mean
it's only a matter of
Edgar and Sasha would probably be like the only people that I would even discuss that at that. Oh wait, hold on, headache. Hello? Whoa. Major headache.
Oh, I can tell.
Are we back? Hello? Are we good?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Edgar and Sasha were the only ones that I would even discuss that theory that I had with, you know. Because they would be the only ones that I would think that would know anything further, but Daniel, I'm just gonna shut up and talk to you from now.
It'll come out pretty soon. It's not like the machine. It's not like the device is hidden by any stretch of the imagination. It's just out in the wild.
Yeah.
What?
Give me it all. I want it all. I want everything.
Down, shithead.
Oh, okay.
Good man?
Yep.
Why are your hands bloody?
Why aren't yours bloody?
Because I'm wearing gloves. You can't see. Maybe they are underneath these gloves. You don't know.
Oh, are they bloody?
You don't know.
Are they?
You don't know. They might be.
You're gonna ask me why are my hands bloody and then, not show me yours.
They're under these gloves, and I need to keep them on because it's still a bit
So
chilly.
take the gloves off then.
It's a bit chilly out. I can't do that. I don't want to do that. I don't like my hands being...
It's really not chilly. He's
pretty...
He's wearing short sleeves.
We can still see your breath. It's chilly. It's not technically chilly until our breath goes away.
It's not technically chilly until our breath goes away.
Like, you can see your
Is
breath.
that what you just said?
You can see your breath right now. Okay,
If
listen.
our breath goes away,
what you did was fuck up that sentence.
Put your bloody hands down. Don't put those in my face. Go wash your hands. Don't stop. Stop. Don't make me. Yeah. Okay. Well, listen. You asked for it, Mr. Dirty. You want to be sanitized? Come on. Let's wash those hands off. Come on. Come on. Let's wash them off.
Don't make me do it, boss.
Hey, stop. You want to be sprayed too? That's right. You back up. Everybody back up. We need some space.
Why is there
fine addition to my collection.
I'm just being a jerk right now. Get out of the way.
Poke.
Stop. I don't want your dirty hands on me right now. I'm messing with my friends, okay? Listen. Go over here, you can open up this thing. He doesn't like it. Gage, I think you got a ghost, bro.
Oh well.
Listen, the Ghostbusters didn't use guns, okay? You need to chill.
Howdy. Let me go check. Can I ask who you are? Vinny? Alrighty. Let me go ask him real quick. Duke, if you're around, there's somebody at the front gate wanting to talk to you. Says his name is Vinny?
Howdy. Howdy, partner. How are you?
Alright, just stopping by saying hi, see how you're doing and so on.
I'm doing alright. Not too bad.
I like the new spot.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Hold on. Give me just a second.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's been a while, partner. How you been? Yeah, not too bad, as you can see. How's your sister been? I'm glad to hear. Fucking warp storm. Son of a bitch. Give me just a second, partner. Sorry, you caught me in the middle of something.
Vinny, if you want to take shelter, I can show you where you can get on top of a structure over here.
Alrighty.
Here. Come this way, y'all.
I'll be right back real quick.
No,
I
no
need
worries.
to go get a rifle for the damn org storm because I don't know if my
You can come right over here, Vinny.
necklace.
I'm gonna hop on this guy.
Yeah, just old friend of Duke's is all.
Yeah, just under the circumstances, it's good to know where you can run to. And
Yeah,
then
what's going on? You guys seem more closed off than you used to be.
Oh, no. It's, so that area is like all of the housing units for the ranch folk, and then out here is our common area for anybody that needs to come by and... Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I
so...
could just use, like, some food and so on. Other than that, I'm fine.
Yeah,
It's been a long trip. I came all the way from Area 52.
Okay. Yeah, you'll mainly see us, over here just kind of hanging out with people, and you can always find water at our well over there, and, you know, if you need to make a fire, if you're cold
Yeah,
or
I
anything.
used to stop by all the time and see you guys all the time.
Oh, I'm glad you found us over here, man.
Yeah, I heard you guys moved, so I thought I'd stop by.
Did you find anything in 42?
Yeah, I just got back.
Cool, cool.
Lots of good stuff out of there.
Yeah, sometimes you can.
Had a little scuffle, but
Oh,
I made it out alright.
oh, you came out on top. Congratulations.
This one wasn't too happy, but I got his rifle.
Nice, nice.
Tried to be nice, but he didn't want to be nice.
People say that the people start seeing red and stuff over there, don't they?
Yeah. I tried to spare him, I swear.
Only so much you can do. What shotgun's that?
Another.
The MP-153.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Another
I like
fucking
this one.
warg storm.
It's a good shotgun.
I'm just stuck with the MK12 right now. Is he falling?
Where's the wave?
Oh.
Huh?
You're good. You were falling for a minute for me.
Your ass playing tricks, partner.
Yeah, I think so. Too much Area 52. 42, whatever it is.
Don't like the sign of this fog.
It's not like Maeve plays fair.
Nope.
Where'd Duke go? Oh, never mind, he's just down there.
He ran towards yeah, he ran towards the creek over there. Oh wait, no, he's right there. I'm stupid. Hey, dude.
Maddie.
Oh,
What are they shooting over there?
good question.
I don't know, but I think they keep missing.
Apparently. Oh man, hold on.
Put that away. I can't put anything away.
Hold on, I'm not ready.
Shit, it's food bad.
We're fine. You've done this 1,000 times.
It's just another warg storm.
Just a couple puppies.
Yeah, just a warg storm, nothing crazy.
I think I can get one as a pet.
As long as we don't get, as long as we don't get 14 of them again.
Oh my god,
I ain't even here yet.
What's he doing? He's running around on the road out there.
Wait, who?
Dude.
It'll be alright.
He's out in like the main road area, Gage. He was running towards the left.
He's done this before.
Should we go after him?
Ryan, I think it might have something to. Ryan, it might have something to do with the conversation.
Oh, here we go.
Alright, I didn't mean it, but okay. Oh, I said it, I guess you're gonna deliver.
Gage, get your ass in gear before you hit.
Well, here they come.
Is that it?
All clear.
Sorry, you don't know problems, Ryan. Alright, I'm joking, I'm sorry.
Should we go like look for him or just leave him gone slide?
Wasn't Duke just here? Can y'all point me in the direction of the lakeside merchants up here?
Do you see the
Direction-
lake?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you see the giant lake to the west of us here?
Lakeside Trader's gonna be northwest here.
Yeah.
Okay.
That direction, I think. Just don't go over the hill, take the main road. So,
Yeah,
follow
take the
that
main
main
road.
road. You'll take a right
There's
at that
a
intersection and
flex
keep
on
following that. There's another right that you can take up there. If you go through that hillside there, you're likely to run into a bear.
I was gonna say if you're
Yeah, it's
hungry.
gonna kill me because I can't put my gun away.
Oh,
Yeah.
Food,
Oh, what are you
water,
running, by the
much
way?
appreciated right now. It's an
Got
MK12.
Got the semi-auto, so you're probably gonna be fucked. Alright, well, we got a water well just over yonder next to the bar. It should still be running.
I think I'm gonna head to bed, gentlemen.
Alright.
Alright, you have a good one.
Yeah.
Just go inside, or was that...
Someone went inside. Could have been Daniel,
Oh,
maybe?
I think it was
Daniel.
Daniel. I think it was Daniel. Yeah. Good luck, y'all. Does he notice? Oh goodness. Daniel, who could be messing with you right now? Who could be oh, oh. Did he notice? He didn't notice? Wait. Okay. I think what I did there. You didn't notice. I'll come back to it. He'll notice then.